Most of you don't have this October 31st, 1969 copy of Life magazine. Marijuana. At least 12 billion Americans have tried it. Are the penalties too severe? Should we legalize it? I would note that this is the same issue of Life magazine that introduced the Big Mac, and it was so long ago that the picture of the Cookie Monster didn't give him a name. This is the time frame we've had where sadly we saw a misguided, misdirected, unfortunate, and destructive war on drugs unleashed on the American public. After 41 years of dealing with this issue, I feel more confident than ever that we're in the home stretch. Almost half the American population over 12 has tried it. This year, more than 10% of Americans will use it. And over 1 million people have legal access to medical marijuana. And we're starting to see the impact of this as a legitimate, thriving business with unlimited potential. So I've been spending a lot of time in Congress trying to help create a legislative framework to move forward. What is more idiotic than having a business in Colorado pay their marijuana tax with bags of $20 bills? Well, as you know, we've gotten a little guidance, not good enough for the banks, and I understand. It's a start. That amendment is a start, but what we need to do is take the amendment that passed and be able to enact it in law. And I think it's only near-fetched that that will happen this year. The other bill, and some of you have a modest interest in it, would deal with the 280E, prohibiting you from taking legitimate business deductions for a legitimate business and pay an effective tax rate that is 2 or 3 times what other enterprises are paying. It's not fair. It's stifling growth and development. It doesn't promote compliance with the tax law because it's so blatantly unfair. And we're in a country where we have 150 million taxpayers and we rely on voluntary compliance. And we're going to get more voluntary compliance when we eliminate this bill, this provision that was dropped in to provisions in late 1970s when some drug dealer tried to expense his yacht. And it was written too broadly, and you got caught up in the net. I was pleased when I introduced this legislation. I was joined by Grover Norquist, who's not really been at many of my press conferences. This Republican conservative icon, who agrees that it's insanity. And it's another strong, strong reason why we're moving in the right direction. And I think the momentum is going to build with the help of people like you in this room to act like a powerful political movement. Delist, legislate. I'll be looking in this Congress if there is a tax bill that is moving back and forth between the House and Senate in the lame duck session to see if we can attach the 280E to it. You're developing products that meet needs for Americans, and there are opportunities to refine the research, the product regulation, the safety, the applications from hemp to medical marijuana to recreational aspects. This is a tremendous opportunity that can capture the attention of Americans across the country.